many of us humans can have a childhood, sadly, where we are somehow humiliated, put down, derided, also derided and abused by other children for many reasons. Maybe we move to a new area and so as they see us as a stranger, a foreigner, they just gang on us. And so we grow with this sense of abuse and humiliation towards others. And then one day we realize, I'm not going to buy on this. I'm not going to buy it. Because inside we start feeling very small, humiliated, of poor strength, not worthy. And so we react to it. And we think, suddenly we feel this new energy. No, I'm strong. I will fight back. And it feels good. When it rises, it feels good. And so then we learn how to defend ourselves, how to fight back. But then in the process, we risk, and often it can happen, that we become the ones who are aggressive, who are a bully, who are unpleasant to others, who likes to dominate, to humiliate. And that's a reaction. We think that we are free from that humiliation and fear, but instead we are just fighting all the time against it. We are still caught in it, but with a different story. Do you understand that? So deep down, there is still this child that is humiliated and abused. And we are still deep down replicating the same feelings of the past. I still feel low, I still feel weak, I still feel abandoned, unwanted, and all of that. But there is another way. Let's say either through mindfulness, we've got quite a few videos about that, is understanding deeper down than usual, going just a little bit deeper, and then really seeing what is happening as it is, without an ego not wanting to see it, but just looking at it. Or sometimes is through some kind of devotion, and we see that there is something that doesn't belong to that to which we aspire and surrender to. And so we begin to realize it, that that's how it is. We begin to see it as it is. And in that is what we can call sometime in the spiritual world the no self and the no mind. It's not about not having an I. I mean, I'd love to have an I, to be someone quite unique. But I'm talking about an I of contraction, of hostility. Something that separates us from life, that keeps us miserable. So without that protection, but just looking it as it is, with a caring mind, with a sympathetic look, almost maternal kind of thing, protective. So we look at it and we realize, actually what is all the time reacting within me is just a conditioned kind of reaction from the past. So we begin to heal that pain. And when it starts to dissipate to a great extent, then we realize we don't need to defend ourselves all the time. You see, not as much as we thought we had to. You know, where we interpret everything as an act of humiliation towards us. So we have to put people down before they can do that to us. But we begin to be free of it. And then self-esteem does arise. Then we can stand on our ground. But it's a more freeing sensation, is more a sensation of joy. You know, you are not anymore that abused child. You are just someone happy to be, that doesn't need to feel good by putting other people's down, but actually that feels good rising other people's up as well. You know, just encouraging to love themselves, to be free from the past. And if rarely we have to say, sorry, no, you know that this is abusive what you're doing to me, I am not buying it. The message is very clear, and very often it is received. So know thyself, because in there lies a lot of freedom. Thanks for hearing, and see you soon.